The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Taking the Senate by storm, stirring up controversy and ruffling feathers on both sides of the aisle in his first months on the job. For that, Ted Cruz is a Tea Party favorite, already generating lots of buzz about the 2016 race for the White House. However, the question isn't only will he run, but can he run under the U.S. Constitution? CNN's Athena Jones is joining us now. She's been looking into this. Athena, so what's going on with Senator Ted Cruz and his eligibility potential to become one day president of the United States?
Hi, Wolf. Well, the big question here is whether Ted Cruz is a natural-born citizen. I spoke with several constitutional law experts about this today, and all of them believe that Cruz is. But it's important to note the Constitution doesn't define who is a natural-born citizen, and those are the only people eligible to run for president. Also, I should add the Supreme Court has never ruled on this issue. Senator Ted Cruz, a Tea Party darling who's made a name for himself stirring the political pot. The Texas Republican challenged Pentagon Chief Chuck Hagel at his confirmation hearing.
You explicitly agreed with the characterization of the United States as the world's bully.
And says the IRS should be abolished, defying his own party leadership, threatening to shut down the government over Obamacare. Here he is making the case in Iowa, a crucial 2016 battleground state.
This thing ain't working, but yet I can't count the number of Republicans in Washington who said, well, we can't defund it.
He's a potential presidential contender, but he wasn't born in the U.S. So is he even eligible to run? He says he is. Cruz was born in Canada to a Cuban father and an American mother.
My mother was born in Wilmington, Delaware. She is a U.S. citizen, so I'm a U.S. citizen by birth.
The Constitution says only a natural-born citizen can be president. But what does natural-born mean?
As long as he qualifies as a citizen of the United States at birth, which he does by law, then that makes him a natural-born citizen.
This citizenship question isn't new. Former GOP candidate John McCain was born to American parents in the Panama Canal Zone, raising questions. To try to put the matter to rest, the Senate passed a non-binding resolution in 2008 recognizing McCain as a natural-born citizen. But even that resolution noted that the Constitution doesn't define the term.
This is an example of an interpretation of the Constitution that was really fleshed out by Congress itself.
Law professor Randy Barnett is talking about statute. But a 50-page report by the Congressional Research Service provides another clue about how Congress views the issue. That report says natural-born applies to those born abroad to U.S. citizen parents. It doesn't address those born abroad to one U.S. parent, but the argument goes if Cruz can claim citizenship through his mother at birth, and the scholars we spoke with say he can, then he can claim to be natural-born. But that doesn't mean it's the end of the story. In the case of President Obama, even providing a copy of his Hawaiian birth certificate hasn't quieted so-called birthers like Donald Trump.
Well, I don't know. Was it a birth certificate? You tell me. You know, some people say that was not his birth certificate. I'm saying I don't know. Nobody knows.
So would a Cruz candidacy ignite a birther movement of its own? It's anybody's guess. Now, Trump didn't seem quite as eager to dive in on Cruz's eligibility in that interview. For his part, Cruz told ABC recently that he's not going to get involved in any legal debate. He said simply, I'm not going to engage. Wolf?
Athena, thanks very much.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.